Hello, everybody, and welcome. My name's Stu.
Honestly,
It's Christmas Eve. It
it's
feels like Christmas Eve. It's Premier League Eve, Lee. Who's ready and who in? What we're going to do is we're going to quickly go through each club, look at the summer signings who have come in and players who have left.
Yep.
Just have a quick discussion on if they're ready or not for Premier League, and we'll take it from there. So, without further ado, let's share screen. Right, so let's start with Arsenal League. Do, they let go of Tavares, Marquinhos, Partey. I won't speak about him. Jorginho and Kieran Tierney. Now, the player who I think they've made a mistake in letting go with Tierney. I think he's a really good player. But I guess he went on a free to Celtic and he wanted first team football. He's a player who's got the qualities to play first team football.
Yeah.
He just wasn't fancied by Mikel Arteta, worry. Right, so the players they've brought in. Right, Gyökeres, good signing.
Yes.
Zubimendi,
Probably a good sign, yeah.
Noni Madueke from Chelsea. I think he's going to be a great player.
Yeah.
I think he's going to. Now Arsenal got the best record of bringing in Chelsea players, but I think they've done well with Madueke. 48 million. It's not a bad price for a British for an English player as well. You've got English tax as well, of course, and you pay a bit more. You've got Mosquera from Valencia,
Yeah.
Nogard from Brentford,
Yep.
9 million. I think it's a shrewd business signing. And Kepa, goalkeeper from Chelsea,
Yep.
5 million. He's going to be he's going to be a backup for Raya, £5 million. I don't think you can argue with that. I do think Arsenal's going to have another good season.
Yeah.
I've tipped them to actually win Premier League. Now, that if, but I think you had them finishing second, or were it second or third? You said. I can't remember what you said, but you didn't have them winning Premier League, did you? You had Liverpool winning league.
Yeah.
So Arsenal are ready, aren't they?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? They've got Saka there. They've kept Saliba, Gabriel. They've kept the core of players there.
Yeah.
Brought in some good players. I think they're ready. I think Arsenal will be absolutely fine this season.
Yeah.
I have watched a fair few prediction things though, and some people, have got them finishing like third or fourth. Because the spotlight's going to be on Arteta this season. He has to deliver.
Yeah.
He has to deliver a major trophy.
Yes.
There's no excuses this season for Arteta.
No.
Do you know what I mean? I'm not saying it's a bad coach. He's not a bad coach at all. Relatively a new coach comes into a club, finishes second to twice in Premier League. You can't be that bad of a coach. Yes, he's been backed, but I do think they're ready. I do. Next club is the Aston Villa League. Right, they've brought in Gessard from Nice. They've brought in Oskand from Kamiasa. They've brought in Bizat from Brest, Redmond from Feyenoord. The players they've let go, a whole list of them. If you have a look, I mean, I forgot Coutinho or even an Aston Villa player. I forgot. They've let a lot of players go.
Yeah.
They've let a player go. They've let Barry go to Sheffield United. Have you noticed that they haven't let any players go to the rivals? So none of the players have gone to a Premier League rival.
No.
So I don't think I think Aston Villa are going to struggle a bit this season. Though I know I like Emery, but I don't think they're going to have as good a season this season as what they had last season.
Yeah.
They went all out to try and get Champions League qualification, and they failed. They failed on last season.
Yes.
So I think that's going to cost them the season. I think they're gonna. I'm not saying that they're going to be in trouble relegation wise or out, but they'll be looking to finish at top 6 for me.
Yes.
So that's Aston Villa. Right, Bournemouth Lee. Brought in 2 players. Petrovic from Chelsea, their second choice keeper.
Yep.
£25 million was spent on him. Adrian Chuffert from Rennes, 14.4 million.
Yep.
Sorry, right, let's have a look at this. Right, so players have let go. Dean Huijsen at Real Madrid for 50 million. Kirkes Liverpool, 40 million.
Yep.
Jaden Anthony, Joe Rothwell, Mark Travers, Max Aarons, Jefferson, and Johnny Spudlty to Warsaw on loan. Look, ordinarily you say that Bournemouth have lost a lot of their key players and they're going to be in trouble. But that Areola looks, he's some coach, isn't he? He's some coaches at Areola. I don't think they get relegated. I think they finish mid-table, around in and around mid-table, maybe bottom at top half of table, 8th, 9th, 10th, maybe. I don't think they'll be in too much trouble. I think they'll be all right.
Yeah.
Not going to have as good a season as what they had last season, but they'll be all right. Brentford, right? Brentford have brought in what's that? 5 players they've brought in. Jordan Anderson from Ajax on a free, experienced player. Kelly, goalkeeper from Liverpool, really good keeper. 12.5 million. I think that's a good price for Kelly. I really do. Don't know anything about Williambo, and I don't know anything about Coyote from Fiorentina. I don't watch. I only time I see foreign teams is when they're playing at Champions League, Europa League, or Conference League. So I'm not going to say that I know all about them. But look, they've lost Mbemo, they've lost Nogard, they've lost Slecken, they've lost me, Briley, Ben Koudios. So Brian Mbemo's a big loss, really big loss.
Yeah.
You know, and the talk is the Premier League clubs are looking at that Wizard as well. You know, so they might end up losing him. You know, and they've lost, of course, they've lost Thomas Frank, who held everything together at that club.
Yeah.
I think Brentford could be in really big trouble this season.
Yeah.
In fact, I've tipped them for 1-3 to go down. I really have. You know, I just don't think they're going to be able to recover from losing Thomas Frank.
No.
I think that's a big loss.
Yeah.
So what about you?
It'd probably be both for Mr. Frank.
Of course, they will.
I have that, but he's going to get a good manager.
Thomas Frank is a good manager, yeah.
And see what this manager can do at Brentford.
I think they're going to be in a bit of trouble. I really do. Right, let's have a look at Brighton. They've brought in Costas from Olympiacos, Maxime de Krupa from Club Brugge, Tom Watson from Sunderland, Coppola from Verona, Jon de Jong from Dijon Hannah Citizen, and Olivia Boscavelli from PSV Eindhoven. Brighton seem to do a lot of good business when it comes into bringing players in, doesn't it? They really do. Yes, they've lost Pedro for 60 million to Chelsea. Estepurian, that's a big shock to me. He's Estepurian. I like Estepurian. AC Milan 17 million. You know, they've lost a fair few players, Lee. They've let a fair few players go. Look at all these loans. You know, look at all these loans: Birmingham, Coventry, Reading, Bolton, Barnsley, Ozeri loan. But none of them have gone to a Premier League club. None of them, apart from him, Simon Ederer to Sunderland for 21 million. He's the only one who's gone to a Premier League club.
Yeah,
it's mad, isn't it? But they seem they know what they're doing with Brighton in transfer window.
Yeah,
you know that his system's flawless. So I think Brighton will be fine.
Yep.
they'll have another good season.
Yeah.
So we'll have to see what Brighton do, but I think they can have another good season. What about you?
Yeah, I think you know it's good season.
Yeah, I do know. Right, Burnley, mate. Team everyone's got finishing rock bottom of the table. Players have brought in, though, they have spent money, Lee.
Mhm.
Ugo Chewbacca from Chelsea.
Yep.
Brozier from Chelsea.
Mhm.
Bashir Humphries from Chelsea. Sporting Marcus Edwards, Sporting Lisbon. Cicinelli from Lazio. Kyle Walker, 5 million from Man City. I think that's a good signing. I do.
Yep.
Now, Mark Weiss from Croatia, Larson from Stuttgart, Jadon Ante from Bournemouth. We know he's half decent.
Mhm.
It's not, Trelzebe from Ipswich Town on a free.
Yep.
Martin Dubravka, goalkeeper from Newcastle.
Yeah.
The players have let go of Trafford. Egan Riley, Redmond, John Joe Shelby. Any more players that would stand out to you, Lee? Is that about right for them? Not rest like on loans.
Yeah.
They're like, they're the fringe players. Nathan Redmond being released. But look, they have spent money and they have brought in some decent players. That Bashir Humphries, good things have been said about him. Brozier, he was tipped to be a big superstar until he got injured. His injury record.
Yeah.
I don't think they're going to survive, but I don't think they're going to get battered every week. I really don't. I think, I think this season, I think the bottom five are going to be closer than what people think it's going to be.
Yes.
But I do think they're going to get relegated, unfortunately.
Mm-hmm.
Do you?
Yeah.
But we'll have to wait and see. Right, so next team I want to look at Chelsea, mate. Chelsea always spend money, don't they? Joao Pedro, Brighton. Julian Gittins, Borussia Dortmund. Hato from Ajax. Liam Delap, brilliant signing. 30 million from Ipswich. I think that's a steal.
Mm-hmm.
Willian from Palmeiras, 29 million. Estergo from Sporting Lisbon, 18.5 million. Mike Penders, 17 million. Perez international deal Laville, 17 million. And Sarr from Strasbourg, 12 million.
Mm-hmm.
But look how many players they've released, like Madbaki, Felix, Dewsbury Hall, Petrovic, Ottawanga, Brozier, Humphries, Samuel Smith, Kepa, Bettinelli to Man City, Zach Sturridge, both around Dejon Williams. All these players have to go out and then all your loan players are called loan players. They've had a really good clean out, haven't they? But they have brought in some players as well.
Yeah.
Chelsea, no matter PSR rules don't seem to apply to Chelsea. They find a way of getting around them all. But Chelsea League, Club World Cup FIFA Club World Cup champions, conference champions. We're gonna have a good season.
Yeah.
Could they challenge for title? Could they challenge to be Premier League winners?
Probably not.
I think they could. I don't think they're going to win it, but I think they can challenge.
Yeah.
Where have you got them? Third, fourth?
I don't know. I think I will. No, fourth thing, I don't know.
Fourth.
Mm-hmm.
But you should. They'll be all right. Well, they're ready to go.
Mm-hmm.
Crystal Palace. Like Crystal Palace, like Glasner.
Mm-hmm.
I like the way it's run. That club. But they brought in Sosa from Ajax for 3 million, and Benitez from PSV Eindhoven on a free. These are players who've let go. Rob Holding, Colorado Rapids. Joe Rod is released. Joe Whitworth, Exeter City on loan. Jeffrey Stock, Norwich City on a free. Yeah, they haven't brought a lot of players in, but they haven't lost any major players as yet.
No.
So I think Crystal Palace will be all right. There is talk that Arsenal are after. Tottenham are after Eze. Whether they're going to get him or not's another thing, but they can't afford to lose Eze. I don't think. Crystal Palace, I think they'll do everything to try and keep him. So, how do you think Crystal Palace are going to do? Bearing in mind that they're no longer in Europe, so they got kicked out. They can't enter competition.
Yeah.
Should they going to be all right in Premier League?
Yes. Yeah.
Mid-table.
Yeah.
Right, let's go on to Everton. Face Leeds United on opening day of season. Let's see who Everton have brought in. They've brought in Gisbury Hall, Barry from Villarreal, looks really good. Carlos Alvarez from Flamengo, Anzoni from Bayern Munich, Jack Grealish on loan, Mark Travers from Bournemouth.
Yeah.
He's the main one, isn't he? Jack Grealish on loan.
Yeah,
Gisbury Hall from Chelsea.
Yeah.
And 28 million.
Yeah.
If he could be all right.
Yeah.
I think Everton will be all right this season.
If there was, yes, yeah.
I mean, he's at places like Neil Mopey. He was just annoyed. Jensen Metcalf to Bradford City. Bekovic to Leicester City. Ashley Young. Ipswich Town on a free. Virginia to Sporting Lisbon on a free. Mason Holgate, Al Getafe on a free. Luke Butterfield, Chesterfield on a free. Dominic Calvert-Lewin released. Oh God! Don't get me started about that player. Decore has been released. So I think Everton will be all right. Exciting project at Everton. I think David Moyes, despite him going sour at West Ham, he did give West Ham the best years as a fan base to put smiles on their faces. Now look at them.
Yeah.
They're so miserable now at West Ham fan base. Like they've gone from up here, West Ham are massive everywhere we go, to down there. And how quick it's dropped.
Yeah.
In a short space of time. But yeah, I think Everton will be fine. Anyway, Fulham brought in Lepercoat from multiplayer for 430,000. They hadn't spent. Then it was spent 500,000 in the league. Lamar Gordon's been gone. Osman's gone. Splat's gone on a free. Perezente's gone on a free. Carlos Vinicius has gone on a free. Williams been released. And then the loan players are Bender, Harris, and Diaz. Fulham, weird side.
Yeah.
Probably one of rich boroughs of London.
Yeah.
But the club don't spend like that. Unfortunately, Fulham are one of these teams where they just happy to be in Premier League, and that's it.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? As long as they stay in Premier League, that's all owners are bothered about.
Yeah.
So do you think they'll be all right?
I don't know. Actually, Fulham bought 1 point.
Yeah, but they've kept Robinson and stuff like that. I think they'll be all right. They won't push for out, but there won't be a chance of getting relegated either.
No.
I think they'll just finish mid-table.
Yeah.
About the level, to be honest. Right. The club on your shirt, Leeds United.
Yeah.
Anton Stack, Virgil, Harry, Longstaff, Goodmanson, Bernavau, and Ketcher from Watford, Wolfsburg on the free striker. Players released: Christiansen, Firpo, Gullivingi, Joseph, Ferber, Geltard, Charlie Krupp. Leeds. Do you think it's going to be a tough season?
I don't know. I like Leeds United.
I know you like Leeds United,
but Leeds United, the players can get new Longstaff.
You like Longstaff, don't you?
Yeah.
I just don't know if he's all that great, but that's my honest opinion.
I want to see what what
Stack.
that look like in the Premier League.
Yeah, it's a gamble, isn't it? The only player we brought in who's got Premier League experience is Longstaff.
Yeah.
That's it. But Leeds are ready to go, aren't they?
Yes.
You know, we've watched pre-season friendlies, they're ready to go.
Yes. Yep.
So
Mm-hmm.
I just think it's going to be a tough season.
Yeah.
Right, Liverpool. Players are brought in Florian Wirtz,
Yep.
Ekatike,
Mm-hmm.
Kirkes,
Yep.
Frimpong, Pesky,
Mm.
and Freddie Woodman on a free.
I heard about that Freddie Woodman for Ports, personal friend.
Yeah, decent player, isn't he?
Yes, I like his. Yeah.
Decent player, good at Preston.
Yeah.
Players have let go. Luis Diaz, big miss.
Mm.
And Darwin Núñez, in all effort he put in, he was pouring for a goal.
Yeah.
But they've got a good price for him.
Mm-hmm.
Kwanzaa, Tyler Morton's gone to Lyon. Callier's gone to Brentford.
Yeah.
Trent gone to Real Madrid. Nat Phillips has gone to West Brom. They're not all players that have gone out on loan. Jaros, Belek, Mabeni, and Dave Mabenia, and Davis. Don't know about them players, Lee.
What, Davis?
Harvey Davis. Don't know much about him, to be honest.
I think it's a lot of.
He's a youth player. He's a youth player, isn't he?
Yeah, but being a miss for Liverpool, it's Luis Diaz.
Yeah, I agree with that.
And Trent.
Yeah. But look, Bradley's doing a decent job. You know, he's not a Trent Alexander-Arnold, far from it, but he's a decent player. I think they'll be all right with Liverpool. I think you've tipped these to win Premier League in your predictions.
Yes.
I've got them finishing second.
Yeah.
But you know, like I says, if they get Isaac, that changes. I think Liverpool and been title easy. But I just think Arsenal are going to tip it, going to pick them at top this season. They have to for Arsenal's for Arteta's sake and for Arsenal's fan base sake. But I do think they're more than ready. I love Liverpool.
Yeah.
They'll be absolutely fine.
Yeah.
Manchester City. Pep Guardiola. Is he under pressure this season? After finishing third. You know, it sounds mad, doesn't it? After what Man City's won over the last 10, decade. But you know, are they under pressure? So they brought in Rangers from AC Milan, Ryan Cherky, Nori, Trafford, Nepan, and Marcus Bellini from Chelsea.
He looks good, that Marcus.
Well, it's got good reviews, and he is that Marcus Bellini from Chelsea.
Yeah.
But look, I think Rangers is going to be a big player for him.
Yeah.
Outnor is going to be a big player. Shirk is going to be a big player and all.
So James Trafford.
Well, apparently, according to what I heard on Sky Sports News yesterday, Manchester City still want to keep Edison as their number one. So Trafford will be number two. It's a lot of money to spend on a keeper, £27 million if you're going to have him up bench, isn't it?
Yeah.
These are players they've lost. Kyle Walker's a stands out to Burnley for $5 million.
Yep.
Kevin De Bruyne and Napoli on a free. That's going to be a big loss.
Yes.
Who else is there? You've missed.
Jack Grealish.
Jack Grealish to Everton on loan. Yeah, but he's for some reason Pep Guardiola just don't fancy him anymore, does he?
No.
But I do think Man City are ready.
I think I put Man City second.
Yeah.
In my prediction.
Yeah. But they're ready out there to go.
I think Pep can do the job at Man City this season.
Erling Haaland still one of the most brought in players from FPL by all accounts still. So expecting to have a good season this season.
I think Haaland needs to start out his goals,
I think he will. I think he'll get the service from Rangers. You know, I think they'll be all right. I think Pep Guardiola is going to change his style of play a little bit.
Yeah.
To be honest, we all know he's a technician when it comes to management. So let's see what he does.
Yeah.
Right, but they're fine to go out. The Man United. Now this is a difficult one, right?
Yeah.
They brought in Tesco, 73 million.
Yes.
I think that's a lot of money for a player who only scored 15 goals last season. I think it was.
Yeah.
But they're bringing in. They've brought him in as a potential player. You know, his ceiling. He's got a high ceiling. Whether he's going to be good enough to get Man United where Man United fans want them to be, and that's going to be it's going to be a question mark.
Yeah.
Being new to the league, and Brian Mbemo, I think he's a good signing. Mateus Cunha, I think he's a good signing. And that Diego Leon from for 3.3 million. Don't know a lot about him, but
no.
You know the other three signings: Cunha, Mbemo, and Tesco. Yeah, I think that you know the spent money in transfer window. They've let Eriksen go. They've let Evans go. Lindelof go. Rashford's gone to Barcelona on loan. He got his dream move. Vitek to Bristol City. Go. Joe Hugill. Wetley. Ojafree and Harrison. Look, they've got to improve on 15th, haven't they? They've got to improve on 15th from last season, and I think they will. I think Cameron will get it right. Ruben Amorim will get it right. I don't know if he's going to get them challenging for Europe or not like that, but I think he'll get it right eventually.
Yeah.
But they're ready to go when Man United.
Yep.
Right, Newcastle. Right. It's such a shame in Newcastle. You know, they've got an owner who's willing to spend money but can't because of PSR. They brought in Elanga, they brought in Chiru, they brought in Sun Tzu. They brought in Khadra and they brought in Aaron Ramsdale on loan from Southampton. Players they've let go: Lloyd Kelly, Sean Longstaff to Leeds, Martin Dubravka to Burnley. Callum Wilson to West Ham on a free. Isaac Hayden released. Jamal Lewis released. Anthony Chiesa from Vista on loan, and Joe White from Leyton Orient on loan. Apparently, Isaac says that he's refusing to play for Newcastle. Once his dream moved to Liverpool. I think Newcastle out of the teams where I say are they ready, aren't they? I think Newcastle aren't ready.
Because I heard about Isaac. He put his house up on sale for Newcastle.
Has he?
Yeah,
he's even put his house up for sale.
Yeah.
Wow. So he's refusing then, isn't
he? Yeah.
But do you know what it tells me, Lolly? What alarm bells will be running for me. Whoever buys him, he's got it in him to do this.
Yeah.
You know, I like Isaac, but if he's pushing for a move that much after signing a new contracts and stuff, it shows the character he's got, and that's alarm bells for me. Rings for me. I would want to sign him. That's me personally. If I were owner of a club, I would sign him, despite how many goals he scores, despite how good he is. It's his attitude. You know, and I wouldn't buy him. It's as simple as that. But I think Newcastle are a team who aren't ready.
Yeah,
that's what I think. Right, Nottingham Forest. They had a good season last season. Fault at the end, but they had one of the better seasons. I don't think it's going to be as good this season. No. I really don't. Players are brought in: Ndiaye from Bologna, Cunha from Botafogo, Jesus from Botafogo, and Angus Gunn, keeper from Norwich City on a free. Players they've released. Look at this: Elanga's got a Newcastle. Danilo to Botafogo, Roman Silva to Palmeiras, Matt Turner, Lewis O'Brien, can't say that name, Opper Mandela, to Strasbourg. Lewis O'Brien, Dale Taylor, Jack Perkins, Harry Taffalo, Bindon, Howell, McAdam, McDonald, and Gardner. So that they've let a lot of players go on loan and sold a lot of players. Bought in them players. I don't think Forest are going to have as good a season, but I don't think they'll get relegated either. I think they'll be all right for the finish bottom half of the table. What about you?
I thought you mean European sports.
Yeah, I know you have. Do you regret that now?
No.
Fair enough. Sunderland, won championship playoffs.
Yep.
Brought in some players. Diarra, Adrian, Lefort, to Chelby, Granit Xhaka, good signing, really good signing.
I heard of him, ex-Arsenal.
Yeah, that's the one. Ex-Arsenal. Yeah, you're right. Ruben Roofs. Arthur Messelinga from Besiktas, Matt Gay from Chelsea. Not the Matt Gay from Crystal Palace, but the one from Chelsea. I think they're going to struggle, Sunderland. Yeah. I do. I think they're going to struggle. They've let Jude Bellingham go out. They've let Tom Watson, Nathan Bishop. The two lone players are Matt Young and Adenishi to Aberdeen. Do you think they're going to struggle a bit, like?
I think some of them will go down.
Yeah, I do. I do know.
But Bellingham is good player. But it's like, yeah, some. I don't know why that young kid go from Madrid. Dortmund.
Well, Jude Bellingham is followed his brother, and he went to Borussia Dortmund.
Yeah.
So we'll have to wait and see. But I think Xhaka's he'll be more important to the team than what Jude Bellingham will be.
Apparently he's the captain for someone.
Granit Xhaka.
Yes, apparently he's the captain from Sunderland.
It makes sense to me. His experience. You know, so let's see what Sunderland do. Right, Tottenham. Watched them yesterday. Yesterday against PSG 2-0 up. PSG come back in last 10 minutes, 85th minute, and then 95th minute. Unfortunately, lost out on penalty shootout. Did Tottenham, but there's some good signs with Tottenham.
Yes.
There's some good. There were a lot more defensively sound. There were a lot more balance between defending and attacking.
Yeah.
I think Tottenham are ready to go. They've got Kudus from West Ham. Matej Silva made a permanent signing. Danzo made a permanent signing. Viskovic from Hakel Split. Tekir from Kasue Flutel, 5 million, and Joao Polina from Bayern Munich. I think that's a good loan player. Really good loan player.
I want to see what Kudus doing in Tottenham's show.
He looks good yesterday against PSG. Yeah. He looked up for it. They've lost Son.
Yeah.
Pierre Højbjerg. He were out on loan. He hadn't been there he wasn't there last season. And then rest of players, if you go through them all, there isn't a lot left. There's no major hits on players they've lost apart from Son. So I think Tottenham are ready to go.
I think Tottenham, yeah.
I really do. I think they're ready to go. Right, West Ham.
Yeah, West Ham.
Oh. Right. Let's start with West Ham. Right, players have brought in Tadibo and made that a permanent signing. I think that's a bad signing for 32 million. He's not worth that. Malik Diouf, watch out for his crossing. He's got a great cross on him.
Yep.
And Madison from Leicester keeper, 18 million. Could be good signing. Callum Wilson on a free.
Yeah.
Left my head off when that happened, and you know I'm fond of West Ham. But I thought that was a major cock up. But if I fit Callum Wilson, absolutely, but he's not fit anymore. Kyle Walker-Peters, decent player,
Yep.
free on from Southampton, on a free transfer.
Yes.
I think he'll be all right for him. Kyle Walker-Peters.
I think Kyle Walker-Peters all right, and that's all right. Juve is all right.
You know, and let's not forget, you know, they brought in Kudus as well.
Yeah.
So it's no, sorry, the Sol Kudus to Tottenham. West Ham will shoot me, but yeah, they like Kudus go. He's a big player. Gone. Vladimir Soufal, Hoffenheim on a free. Aaron Cresswell, Stoke City on a free. So to Northampton Town on a free. Lucas Fabianski is being released.
Yeah.
Kirk Zuma did play last season. He's out on loan, injury prone now. He's gone. Mikel Antonio released. Reports was that he was spotted at Thorpe Arch. We'll have to wait and see.
I don't mind he's spotting like 4 parts for.
No, he might be just there keeping his fitness up.
Yeah.
Danny Ings released.
Yeah.
Casey out on loan to Swansea. Kudua to Luton Town on loan. Forbes to Northampton Town on loan. And Terry to Braintree Town on loan.
Yeah.
Look, I don't think they're going to get relegated, Lee, but I do think they're going to struggle this season. I really do. I'm sorry, I'm not a big fan of Potter's tactics. I don't like the way he plays football. It's boring. It's turgid. It's not very exciting to watch.
No.
You know, but I don't think they're going to get relegated. Are they ready? No. Do they have to be ready? Yeah. He still kept bobbing. Fulkrug looks a lot better. He's looked good in training. He looks sharp. You know, to some West Ham fans, demise, if you like, they've kept Souček, they've kept James Ward-Prowse, but James Ward-Prowse have made vice captain. So yeah, it's going to be. They're ready, but they're not going to excite people at West Ham this season.
No,
I think they're going to. I think they're going to. I think the West Ham fan base are going to suffer more than West Ham are actually.
Yeah.
Right, Wolves.
Yes.
Brought in Stan Larson. They made that as a permanent signing for 23 million from Celta Vigo. Did well last season. Did Larson? Yeah. Thought he did all right. Lopez from Celta Vigo, 19.5 million. Arias from Flamese for 15 million. Yeah. And David Muller-Wolf from AZ Alkmaar, 10 million. They let Kuna go, Abnouri go, Gores go, Campbell go, Chicharito go, Hodge go, Hulmer go, Craig Dawson's been released, Pablo Sarabia been released, Traore has gone to Mentz on loan, Dija's gone to Rangers on loan, Lonwick has gone to Luton on loan, Kellyter has gone to Rotherham United on loan, and Menpigia has gone to Aversi on loan. Yeah. Right, what are we saying about Wolseley?
Nothing to say about Wolves.
Nothing to say about Wolves. Are they ready? I mean,
I think so, but I don't know what.
You don't think they're not going to do a lot, are they? They're going to be bottom half at table, aren't they?
Yeah.
They're going to be bottom half at table, that is for sure. Got they might shock us, but I do think they're in a bit of trouble this season.
Yes.
I do.
Yeah.
I do. I think they'll be down there in a relegation dogfight. I tell you. I'm
Yeah.
not saying they're going to get relegated, but they're being involved in a relegation battle.
Yes.
So they're ready to go. They aren't really ready, are they?
No.
You know what I mean? But we'll have to wait and see.
Yep.
So with that, right. So we stop sharing the screen. Right. So we've got through all teams league.
Yeah.
So now we know, who's ready and who ain't ready. Hope you've enjoyed the video at home.
Yep.
It's a long one, but we wanted to go through each team. Each 20 teams. We've done that.
Yep.
So yeah. Anyway, thank you very much for watching this video. Hope you've enjoyed it, and until next time, guys. There's only one thing left to say. So goodbye from me.
And goodbye from me.
Take care, everybody. Look after yourself. See you all soon. Bye bye.